Yes. And the reality is this, you have nothing to lose. You're going to put time in something regardless to grow your business.
Mm-hmm.
You might as well leverage it with one of the companies that has probably the largest community and ecosystem in our whole entire space, right? And there's also an investment from this company, not just the monetary, because the winner wins 70,000, the second place wins 30,000. That's great and all, but it's also the investment of all the people that are involved in connecting with the week-to-week sessions of workshops, which are all practitioners in a space that are huge in a space. Also, the ConnectWise people, so you learn how to navigate our ecosystem. But then also, you're doing these webinars. You're getting involved with all these different really cool groups like you guys. Why would you not? Why would you not be in this stuff? It doesn't make sense.
I wish I could find a reason, a negative to turn around with, but there really isn't one. This is win-win. Apply if this is something that you want to be a part of, and that's all there is to it. I wish that there was some kind of big spiel to put behind this, but there isn't.
No, there isn't. We're not asking for anything in return other than you to invest in our industry. I mean, to be part of the program requires you nothing other than we have to accept you first. Let's be clear. You apply doesn't mean just because you apply does not mean you're accepted. We have to actually look at what you do, make sure you match, because it's important for us to make sure when we talk about alignment that we're actually aligning. It has to be. So we have to vet you out, and we do. We vet out everybody, and then you have to be a participant for 16 weeks, not 1, not 5, 16. You have to, and you want to, because this is the way we all work together to find success.
Well, yeah, this is what you're saying is this is going to be a commitment, and I think that that's the perfect word to use here, because anyone that has a product that's worth looking at and worth growing is going to be someone that's committed to this channel.
I agree.
And like I'm saying that as someone who has interacted with MSPs since 2005, has fired MSPs, replaced MSPs, worked for an MSP for 7 years before coming here. So I have had every single possible angle related to the world of MSPs. And this is a space that is very deserving of people that are dedicated, very deserving of people that have the solutions that bring answers to small businesses across the country and around the world. Because the better those businesses can function, the better our individual communities. And I don't mean online communities. I mean the physical communities that we exist in can be. And, you know, we hear a lot of people talking about rising tides and helping each other. And honestly, the commitment to this channel is how we make that happen.
Agreed. No, you're absolutely right. The rising tides is exactly what you need to think about, because that's exactly what we're doing. If you look at the 3 finalists from last year, they've done a lot of, they met each other in the competition. They became friends. They've collaborated on multiple business engagements together now, between webinars and live streams. And they even all co-sponsored a pre-day at IT Nation Connect, which is right before they were going to go on stage to compete against each other for who was going to win. And it was a success across the board, man. And again, between them, they've all had increase in ROI. They've literally, so it's not just about winning the money, because the money is a small drop in the bucket of what you can do and what you can realize. You take that, again, one company increased MRR by 90%. That's a lot. And they were giving away free licenses too to a lot of people. They were giving away free services. And I want to make sure we stress, this isn't about a specific product or industry as far as like what you do within the industry. Whether you're doing, last year's finalists were, one was a QBR company, the other was a automated pen test company, and the other was an alert notification company for, so we're talking about 3 different offerings that were all in the finals. Ours, it's whether you're financial, automation, whatever, we're looking for the best. That's what we're looking for.
We care about outcomes and we care about efficacy of what your offerings are.
Absolutely.
Applications for the ConnectWise PitchIT program are open through April 30th, 2023. Now in its 5th year, ConnectWise's annual accelerator program is dedicated to incubating growth in startup ignition partners dedicated to the MSP space. $100,000 in grant award money is available to the top 2 finishers. No cost to apply and no cost if you're accepted. Learn more and apply at connectwise.com/theitnation/pitchit.
This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.